Hey everyone, welcome back to ML Works. In this video, we'll understand what is semantic routing is, and we'll also implement the same with the help of semantic router. Now, before we understand what is semantic routing is, let's understand what is LLM routing. So LLM routing is a process of intelligently directing the user query to the most appropriate model based on various factors such as complexity, cost, latency, and domain expertise. So let's understand that with this simple example. So consider you have an application which has access to multiple LLMs as shown here. So when a user query comes in, we'll be sending that to the query router. The query router will have routing algorithm through which we'll be understanding what is the user query, and then we'll be redirecting that query to the most appropriate model. For example, if you have a simple query like what is 1 plus 1 or what is the capital of France, then we'll be routing this specific request to a simple LLM because these queries are pretty simple. Now, if you had sent this to a frontier model, then it would have costed you more. So we end up saving the cost as well. But if you have a complex query like what is a derivative of a function, then we'll be routing this specific request to a frontier model like Gemini Pro, GPT-4o or Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So based on the complexity of the query, we'll be routing the request to the appropriate model. Now coming to the semantic routing, the key idea here is to understand the user intent through its embeddings. So it uses embedding models to convert the user query into embeddings, which is a vector representation, and then match the vector against the reference prompts to determine what is the most appropriate model to answer this specific query. Now let's understand how it works. So consider you have a query sent by a user. Instead of understanding the literal text of the query, the semantic routing will understand the meaning of the query before sending it to an LLM. For instance, consider we have two queries like what are your operating hours and when do you close. If you are using a traditional keyword based routing, then it will treat these two queries differently. But if you are using semantic routing, it will understand these two queries reference the same thing. So this is the flow for semantic routing, where you have user prompt which will be sent to embedding plus intent classifier, which will understand the intent whether it is a simple query or a complex query. If it is a simple query, then we'll be routing it to a non-reasoning model. If it is a complex query, then we'll be sending it to a reasoning model. And then finally, we'll be generating our final response. Now with this understanding of semantic routing, let us go ahead and implement the same. So first we have to install Semantic Router. Once you have installed this, then you have to create routes. So from Semantic Router, we'll import route, and in this case, we'll be creating a politics route. Here we'll have the specific route under which we'll have a bunch of utterances, which is nothing but your reference prompts. And then comes another route where we have something called as chit chat, and these are the different utterances under this specific route. Now once we have created these routes, we have to create our list of routes, which is done here. And finally, here we have to load our embedding model. So we'll be using Cohere's embedding model. So we'll import all the necessary packages here, and we are also loading .env, which is used for loading the env file into our runtime environment. So if you can see here, we have our .env file which contains the Cohere API key. So I'll be loading it here with the help of this specific line. Once we imported that env file, we can create our encoder with the help of Cohere encoder. So let me run this. So next comes our semantic router. So here we'll be first setting our encoder, which is our embedding model. It will understand the route here, and then we have auto sync local. So once we have created our semantic router, then we'll be making call to a specific query. So don't you love politics? So it will automatically understand if this specific query is belonging to any of these two routes. So this is more appropriate towards this specific route, which is politics. So when you run this, it will automatically show it has to go through the politics route. Can see the response here. So basically what happens, right? Once you have identified the intent of the query, which is in this case this one, you will be sending it to an appropriate frontier model or a small language model based on the type of result that you got here. So this is what semantic routing is all about, where you have to first understand what is the meaning of the query is. Once you have done that, then you have to redirect that query to the appropriate LLM. So you might end up saving the cost, you can reduce the latency as well, and you can also redirect your model to domain models if the query is specific to a specific domain. So with this, we have understood what is semantic routing is all about. We understood the basic implementation. So I'll be concluding this video for now. Thank you for watching.